Hey guys, so I wanted to share some thoughts that I have recently been processing. Um, I am really tired of living in this body that I currently have. And no, this is not like suicidal or anything like that. I am tired of being overweight, and I know that I have made multiple videos talking about this, but seeing as I do not currently have a full-time job, I am working per diem as a medical assistant. I feel like I have the time to devote to making my life healthier, making my life better, figuring out a way to get off this plateau that I'm on. Because if you guys didn't know, and I don't think I've really mentioned this, I have been stalled at my weight loss. I've lost just over 50 pounds from my starting weight since before I moved back to Michigan. I have been back in Michigan since 2021. The end of summer, well, no, the beginning of summer, sorry, of 2021 is when I moved from Indiana back up to Michigan. And my weight loss, like from the time that I was in Indiana to the time that I came back here, I lost a total of 50 pounds. Well, just a little bit over. I think it was like 53.7 or something like that. But anyways, I have been at a stall for like 7 months, and I haven't gained weight, but I also haven't lost weight. And so, if you're curious, my starting weight was 310, and you can do the math from there. So, anyways, what I want to do is really focus more on not snacking. And when I do snack, I want it to be healthy. So instead of like automatically gravitating towards potato chips and crackers and like cheesy, all that stuff, like greasy, fatty foods, I want to replace those with healthier options. So whether that's fruit, whether that's vegetables, obviously you still need to be careful because there's a lot of sugar content in fruits. But like I want to make better choices. And I feel like I've been saying this for years, but I don't want to make excuses anymore. And I want this to actually like happen, and I want it to stick. Like, I'm so tired of being 5'2" and over 200 pounds. Like, it's really bad on your body. I do have health issues that make it difficult to lose weight. If you guys have watched my channel for a while, you know that I have PCOS. And so with PCOS, you have a level of insulin resistance that occurs. And because of that, it makes it more difficult for people with PCOS to actually lose weight when they try. So I think the big problem is going to be like getting over the mindset. I think when I first moved to Indiana in the first place, I was eating a lot of salad. I was not snacking on candy. I found other alternatives, and I dropped weight like super quick. Not super quick, but like it was super easy. And I just really want to get back to that. Like, whether I eat a salad every day or whatever, like I don't want to keep being the way that I am. And it's so frustrating. Like, I hate the judgment. I hate judging myself because like I am my own worst critic, and I can be very negative towards myself. I can be very harsh on myself. Like, if you guys could only hear some of the things that I say to myself in my own head, my negative self-talk game is on another level. Like, I am probably the best negative self-talker there is. But it's like, I get the motivation and then I don't see any progress, and so then I quit. Or I get the motivation and then after a couple weeks or a month or whatever, like I stop. And it sucks because I'm tired of doing that to myself. Like, I feel like there's a certain point that you get to where you need to just like, we're done. Like, come on. Like, you have to do this. This is what you want. And if it's what you truly want, then you're going to work your ass off to get it. And I think that I just need, I don't know what I need. But I was thinking, like, earlier this week, my godmother and her two sisters and I went on a hike to one of the local waterfalls, and we went last year, and I struggled. Like, I was on the struggle bus big time when we went last year, because there's like a long path, and on that path there are benches, and then to get down to the waterfall, like, you can see it from the path above, but to get down to the waterfall where you can see it like up close, like close enough to feel the spray from it, it is 94 steps, I think, somewhere around there. It's over 90 steps down to the waterfall itself. And so last year when we went to this waterfall, my legs were like cramping up, my thighs were killing me. I had to stop at every platform. Going down was fine, but coming back up, I felt like I was gonna die. And like on the path to get to the stairs down to the waterfall, I was stopping at like every other bench, and on the way back I was stopping at every single bench, like not even every other bench. So I was like definitely out of shape, hard to breathe, everything. I've lost some more weight since then, and when we went earlier this week, I didn't stop at not one bench, and I went down to the waterfall and I came up and I only stopped like twice, and that was because like it was cold and my asthma was acting up, and the one time it was because I was out of breath from walking up the stairs, but like I kept having a coughing fit, and so I did have my inhaler and that helped. But only having to stop on 2 platforms and not having to sit on any of the benches, to me that's progress, and I want to continue with that. Like, I want to continue seeing progress in myself, in my body. I want to feel better. I want to feel more confident in my body, and I'm just tired of hating what I'm living in. Like, I find myself very unattractive. I find myself completely ugly and disgusting. Like, I definitely have body dysmorphia because I still see myself as being over 300 pounds, even though I'm not. And yeah, I don't really know how to fix that other than to maybe see a therapist. But honestly, I don't even know if there are any therapists in this area that help with those sort of issues, or like have experience dealing with those sort of issues. I definitely think that I have a food addiction also, because like one of my main problems is my snacking. Like, I could sit and snack on something and not even realize that I've eaten a whole bag of potato chips, like a family size bag of potato chips, not a family size, but a regular size. I could eat like half of a family size bag of potato chips in one sitting without even realizing that I've done it. And I think that's the scary part. Like, a lot of times that's why, well, not a lot of times, that is why I don't keep snack stuff like that in my room. I do have some lifesavers in my room, but they're the individually wrapped ones, and I don't really eat them in my room. Sometimes I'll grab one or something if my mouth is dry at night or during the daytime, but most of the time I'll take like a handful, like 5 or 6 lifesavers, and I'll bring it out to the living room. But other than that, I don't normally bring snacks into my room. I don't really have food in my room because I know myself, and I know that when I get bored, I mindlessly eat, and it's a very bad habit. So I'm really trying to make the conscious effort to be different, to figure this shit out, because like I said, I am tired. I am legitimately tired of continuously going through this loop of I hate myself, I hate my body, I hate what I look like, and it just needs to change. So in the future, I plan to have more of content that is related to what I am doing to change, whether that be engaging in some form of exercise, whether it's just taking a walk, or sharing with you things that I have learned about myself throughout this process, sharing weigh-ins, whatever I have to do to make this happen is what I'm going to be doing. So yeah, anyways, I just wanted to share kind of what I've been processing, what I'm going through. I think my motivation recently has come from watching like 1,000 Pound Sisters and watching 1,000 Pound Best Friends and My 600 Pound Life. Like, I have always watched those shows like for years. Well, not the 1,000 Pound Sisters and Best Friends, because those are newer, but like My 600 Pound Life, I have watched since I was in high school. And I don't want to end up like that. We'll just say that. And I feel like if I allow myself to keep making excuses and not following through on the actions that I keep saying I'm going to, I am going to end up like that. Whether it's at 300 pounds or, whatever. It's not good. And I need to do this for myself and for my overall health. So anyways, let me know if you have any suggestions as far as that goes. And if you have any topics you'd like me to discuss on my channel in the future, please let me know. I'd be glad to get something filmed for you. And with that being said, I will talk to you guys next time.